Hello. Hello, good evening, everyone. Welcome to our weekly poetry reading series here at Arts and Me. So, my name is Bing Navato. I am a foreign domestic worker here in Singapore, and I'm happy to be here with you tonight. And I'm so excited for our guest, too. But before I bring her to the screen, let me share you about our group. So, Arts and Me, formerly Daily Life in COVID 19, is a group founded by migrant writers of Singapore. So, it serves as a platform for all the migrants to share their daily emotions through writing. And of course, we also have mental health experts and counselors on our team. So, if you feel like you want to talk to someone or needed some professional advices, please do not hesitate to reach out and message the admin. So, uh, just for information, I'm also one of the admins. So, if uh, there are some domestic workers there who needs advices, or if you have trouble with your work, you can message me uh, via Facebook. So, as of now, we have running series in the group like Daily Prompt, which is now called Weekly Prompt. So we post prompt every Wednesday morning, and we have photo challenge, we have sketch Friday challenge, write, recite, and record posted every Monday, and we have poets collaboration, daily motivation post, and we are working for more engaging activities. So you need to stay tuned for that. So we have a lot of things going on in our mind, so we can help our fellow migrant workers here. Looking for more engaging activities. So you need to stay tuned for that. So we have a lot of. So I just want to say hello to Macy. Hi. So thanks for watching. And hey, hi to Mount Soul, Joraline Falera. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'm pretty sure that Hello, Nacy. Yes. Yeah, we have an exciting poetry session tonight, and yeah, I'm very excited to. Hi, Mabel. Good evening. Yes, I'm so excited. Really, I was kind of nervous because yeah, our guest tonight is so special. So I think I will not. I will not keep you waiting. So I think I need to introduce our special guest for tonight. And yeah, so let me read his bio. So he was born in a remote village in the district of Gorkha in Nepal. After college education, he worked as a teacher for some years in a private boarding schools in Kathmandu, the capital of Nepal. So he is currently working in the Kingdom of Bahrain, and he has a deep passion for poetry and write poems in Nepali language. He is also an active translator of poems from English, Arabic, and Hindi into Nepali. So, My Father's Face from Rubric Publishing, yes, New Delhi is his second poetry collection. His first poetry collection in Nepali was published in 2007, and his works have been published in several prints and online publication. So, without any further ado, I would like to introduce to you to our guest tonight, Mr. Chandra Gurung. Hello, Chandra.
Hi, good evening, Bing. Good evening to
Yeah,
all the
yes.
friends who are listening to us. Unfortunately, my computer got stopped, so I have to enter from this my mobile. I hope it's okay, huh?
It's okay. It's okay. You're
Okay.
looking good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, how are you today?
Yeah, good. It's quite cold here in Bahrain. So
Yeah.
it's chilly evening. Beside that, all are good. I hope you are also fine there in Singapore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're all good here.
That's nice.
It's a good thing that we have now the freedom to be with our, like eight friends. We can go out
Hmm.
together, have fun. So yeah, we're getting better here. Hopefully
That's
it
good.
will continue. And
That's good.
yeah, I would like to say hi to Odi. Everybody's watching. Everybody is are excited to see you, Chandra.
Yeah,
Everybody is
definitely.
waiting
Yeah.
for your poems. Yes. And yes, I just want to ask you something like uh, how long have you been writing?
Actually, I started quite late. In my school days, I used to write as a
Mm-hmm.
school boy.
Mm-hmm.
Then after that, when I started my college, I couldn't continue because when I was in my college, that time I had a job also beside my studies. I was working in a private school as a
Yeah.
teacher. So that time I had no time for this reading and writing. Then during that college days, my writing got stopped.
Mm-hmm.
Then later, somewhere in 2003, I opted to go Saudi Arabia for job. So when I was in Saudi Arabia, a kind of homesickness it haunted me, and
Yeah.
then I started to write again regularly.
Mm-hmm.
So I have been writing for some 15 or 16 years, starting from 2003.
That's a long time, you know. That's a very long time. That's why I bet you write beautifully. Like, where do you get your inspiration?
Inspiration, as I informed earlier, in school days also I was loving to write poems. I remember my first poem. It came somewhere when I was in class seven, I think. It was about a
Mm-hmm.
kite, rhyming poem.
Oh,
Then, so
kite.
a passion for writing was there in my school days also. The tragedy was that I couldn't continue. So then later on, when I grew up, I used to read literary magazines, poems, stories. The thing was that I had no time to write. So when I was in Saudi Arabia, then I got more time to read poems, not only
Mm-hmm.
about poems from my country, Nepal, and I came close with the poems of Arabian countries also. English poems I
Yeah,
used to read in my syllabus. So poets from my own country and foreign poets, they inspired me to write.
it's so good. Yeah, I wish I can write to in different language. For me, it was like I easily write in English.
Yeah,
Yeah,
directly write
I'm
in
learning
English.
to.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
way easier for me. Yeah, but I think yeah, I'm practicing now to write poems in Tagalog too. Yes.
Mm,
So you have a poem for us.
yeah, definitely I
Yeah,
have.
I'm so excited to hear that from you because yeah, I was reading it last night and I really feel it. And now we want to hear it from you. So
Okay,
yes, please. The
okay.
it's
So I will read a poem, okay, for you, for
yes,
all other
please.
friends who are listening us. So the first poem, it's my father's face, and my book got the title from this poem only. Title of my book is also My Father's Face, and this poem it has got the first. This is the first poem in my book, actually.
Mm-hmm.
This poem about the father. This is my first poem, okay, in my book. It goes like this: two eyes glitter like the sun and the moon. In that face, a kite of self confidence keeps flying. Beautiful orchids and rhododendrons bloom, combating the storms of calamities. On that face, a sun rises every morning to carry the burden of a new day and returns at the end of the day, hiding every line of sorrows, carrying little parcels of joy, making the house and the patio bright. On that face, narrow are the eyes that read the world. On that face, narrow are the eyes that read the world. Pug is the nose that looms with raised self respect. Wrinkled are the cheeks where joys and sorrows glide. Chapped are the lips where smiles stage a march past. And the entire Mongol identity has been smoldered by the heat. But I am delightful, happy beyond telling when everybody says, you look exactly like your father. Thank you.
But I am delightful, happy beyond telling when everyone says you look exactly like your father. It always feel good that when people tell you I mean when people tell you that how the way this is your father that you're describing in a poem, and I don't know, I forgot the word, but it it shows that how you really appreciate, how you respect, how you loved your father. um I think I've seen or read some poems about some people writing for their parents too, and this one, it makes me uh yeah it I think about my father, you know
So nice.
and you really write you really wrote it in a very beautiful way that you touch. I don't know, I think from the readers too. I mean, for me, I was really touched by it. That's why when I read about it last night, I was like, oh, this is such a beautiful poem, and I cannot wait to hear it from you, from the one who composed it. And it was really beautifully written, and
Thank you.
yeah, it makes me really emotional. And yeah, the narrow on that face, narrow are the eyes that read the world. Pug is the nose that blooms with raised self-respect. Wrinkled are cheeks where joys and sorrows glide. It seems like you just it's only him in your thoughts when you were reading about it, like going back to the years where you look at him. It's beautiful, Chandra. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's a great thing that you yourself is a poet. You are a poetry lover, and these words from you, that is a big compliment for my poem. Really, thank you very much.
No, I'm
Thank you.
really. You're such a humble person. You're such a great poet. And yeah. So, how do you feel when you were writing this? Like, what was it like? Did you finish this poem like it at one, like in a day, or you were like how did you write this poem?
Yeah. First thing is like I never finish my poems in single sitting. I like to take time. The themes are collected and they are given the rough appearance. Then after some time or some days, again I sit down and rewrite them. Some like metaphors are added, some are deducted, some new images are added. So it's never in a single sitting. Yeah, some short poems I may finish in one sitting, but most of
Yeah.
the poems I like to take time because you know that poem they need writing and rewriting. Yes
Yeah.
or no? You yourself know that. So this
Yeah.
poem was also not finished in single sitting. I
Yeah.
took a long time to finish it,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like we as a child we are like inspired or somewhere fascinated by our parents. So I always wanted to write a poem about my father and also about my mother. So in the same
Mm-hmm.
collection, I have a short poem about my mother also.
Oh, that's
So
nice.
particularly, yeah. So particularly talking about this poem, it was like I I had a plan to write a poem about my father. Then I started to think about his contributions for our family, the way he worked hard for our family. Then gathering all these things, and I collected some metaphors, images, and combined them and prepared this poem.
Mm, that's great. So I would love to read some comments. Um, yeah, this is from Mabel. So she said, the final lines make me goosebumps, remind me of my belated father. It indeed touching me, beautiful. Thank you, Mabel. Thank you. Yeah. And then there's another one from Odi Munson. She said,
Yeah,
love that poem so much. Love for your
thank you
father.
from my side.
Yeah, reminded how my father taught me how to recite a poem. You inspired me to write a poem for him too. Thank you. Yeah, that's from Odi. Yes. From Lizelle. Good evening, Auntie Bing and Sir Chandra Gurung. Yes. So all the great poets are watching too. Christine Anzaya Ventura says good evening to you, Chandra, and Miss Bing to me. Thank you. So yeah, for all our viewers, you can drop your questions to Mr.
So
Chandra
nice.
here in your comments below. You can write it, and we will ask him some that questions later. It's really
Yeah,
nice. I think everyone is excited to see.
Christine.
Yeah, and yeah. So I just want to ask, like
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
uh,
Very like got connected with you all friends from Singapore.
so yeah, um, in your book, My Father's Face. That's the title of your book, right? How many
Yes.
poems are there? Are in there? Oops. Okay. Okay. For now, we I think there's some technical fault at Chandra's side, so maybe we'll bring him in again in a few seconds. I know all of you are so excited to hear him reading his poems. They are all beautiful, and I would like to thank you all for watching tonight. Yeah, he's back. I really got emotional earlier reading it. Hello, Chandra. You're back. Hello. Hi, you're back. Hello, Chandra. Do you hear me? Can you hear me? I think he's still not. Um, Audie wants to know where can we see your poems. Hello. I think there's something wrong with. Hi, Chandra. You're back. I think. Yeah, we need to wait for a while. He's trying. Uh, for Audie's question, where can I see more of your poems, sir? He has a book entitled, I think it's My Father's Face, but it's not available here yet. But we asked him earlier, and we will ask him again later again when he's back. Uh, I think he will try to send here in Singapore because it's not available yet. It's not available to send to other countries in his side yet. Okay. Okay, the second poem. It seems like it's his second poem is entitled "When a Man Goes Missing." I think it's timely. Hmm. We need to wait for him. Okay, you can drop your questions here. Hi, Jane.
Hi,
What
Ate Bing.
happened?
Let's give him a few minutes. I think he's having a
Okay.
network trouble.
Oh
So
yeah, yeah.
maybe you want to read a poem for them first? Do you have any poem
Me?
there? Yes?
Okay. No, I don't have. Maybe you have. Maybe you can read one.
Okay. Let me check on my because I cannot see him yet on the
Yeah,
backstage. He's not entering yet, so
yeah.
it
That's why I
really
said
happens
when
sometimes.
his second poem is exactly what he's doing. When a man goes missing.
Okay, he's here, I think. Okay, let me.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Okay.
problem, net
Hi,
problem.
Hello.
I'll go away now.
I'm sorry, net problem this side.
No, it happens. It happens. So no worries with
Yeah,
that. Yeah. I
no,
have
this my room is little. Yeah.
I have a question here from Audie, and I would like you to answer it for her. Where, okay, this is her question. Where can I see more of your poem, sir? This is from Audie Munsong.
Mm, Mostly I'm sharing my poems on my Facebook, and recently I started to send my poems to different websites also.
Okay.
So recently, within these 3 4 months, I have got my poems published in 3 or 4 websites like Borderless General, and also my poem has appeared in this warscape.com, and some other names are there. So online also some of my poems are available in English.
Okay. So maybe if we Google your name, we can see your poems too.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
we
yeah.
Google,
Recently I
I
started to
think so.
send
Yeah.
after. Yeah.
Okay. Yes. So yeah. Let me read some comments from the Coronel Bautista Nels. Yes. She's saying good evening, everyone, and she's saying good evening to you,
Thank you.
Chandra. Yes. Yes. Um. Okay. Um. I'm kind of like nervous, like what to ask you. Uh, do you have aside? Yeah, I was asking you earlier that in your book, My Father's Face, how many poems do you have in there?
Yeah, there are 47 poems.
47
There are
poems.
47. Yeah, 47 poems are there, and
Mm-hmm.
this is the first poem in the book, the My Father's Face. This one is the
Okay.
first poem.
Mm-hmm. So it was all written in English.
Yeah, actually, these poems are in written in Nepali first. Then these are the translated ones. The
Yeah.
original
Oh,
Nepali
translated.
poems are translated. Yeah, yeah, these are in translation.
Yeah. Yeah. There's another comment from Rumjale. Rumjale. Her name is Julie. She said, "Very nice, your poem, sir. It is written so neatly."
Thank you.
Yes. So it says there, like, when I was doing your bio. So you are an active translator of poems from English, Arabic, and Hindi to Nepali.
Yeah.
So you can
Yes.
you can write Hindi. You understand?
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
Hindi.
That's it.
Yeah, I did my schooling from India, so I can
Okay.
write and read Hindi.
And Arabic. So you can
Arabic means
translate
those.
Arabic poem to English at
No,
into
the lot of
Nepali actually.
yeah, lot of Arabic poems are in English now. So from English, I translate them in Nepali.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yes. So there's another comment here again from Christine Andaya Ventura. She says, "It's nice to see you again, Sir Chandra. I never heard your first poem just now, but I will just replay later." Yeah, you should watch it because it was it was really nice, beautifully written, and of course hearing it from the composer itself, and just really nice. It Christine, it really made me emotional. It reminds me of my dad. Yeah, I really like it. I really like the poem. So yeah, I think everyone is excited to hear your second poem. Hello.
Yeah, together time, no?
Okay.
Hi to Christine. It's a nice. Last time we were together. Okay.
Yeah, the second poem. Oh, he's gone again. When a man goes missing, he's about to read his poem. But we need to wait because it's worth the wait, you know. It's really nice. So, for our viewers or listeners, if you have any questions, you can just drop a comment, and yeah, we will ask him those questions later. Oh my gosh, he's back. I was not prepared. He's coming. Oh no. Okay. Um. Okay. Since I think there are some problems with his network again. Um. Maybe I can read a poem for you all. Um. Okay. Yeah. Let me read a poem for you all. So. I want to read this one. Ah, I will read a Tagalog. I wrote this poem for my son, and yeah, it's titled "Big Keys." Oh, he's here. Okay,
Again, the problem.
yeah, there. Okay,
So
you're
it's
back.
going
You're
like
back.
this,
You're
being
back.
a lot of disturbances in net.
It's okay. It's nice. I mean, it happens all the time, and yeah. Okay, before anything else, I would like to, yeah. Oh, from Rhea. Hi, Rhea. Nice to see you too. Watching, and then yes, Chandra. Would we would like to hear your second poem.
Okay, then.
Are
So
you
I
ready?
was saying that this poem titled "When a Man Goes Missing." It was included in this translating migration project, and we were all there together. And this translating migration, it brought me very close to you all friends in Singapore. So after
Yes,
that
yes,
started,
correct.
our journey started. Then a lot of programs we were together, like the Zakir, you yourself, Christine. So it's very
Yes,
nice. This translating migration, it brought me very close to you all the friends, and I'm thankful. So I will start with my poem. Okay, second one.
yes.
Okay. The title is When a Man Goes Missing. When a man goes missing, a son is lost. The sky where the sun hangs is lost. The hill wrapped in a cloak of clouds disappears. The moon that comes to meet the hill goes missing, and the stars disappear in the absence of the moon. When a man goes missing, a courtyard is lost. The feet that come stepping on it are lost. The door awaiting the sound of those footsteps is lost. The windows where the eyes meet are lost. A home is lost. The fragrance of a family is lost. When a man goes missing, the daily life loses its tune. The touch of tear holding hands is lost. The form and hue of time is lost. The mellifluent chirps of the birds die out, and the picture of happiness goes missing from the wall of our hearts. When a man goes missing, a waterfall is lost. The sea, a waterfall, aspires to meet is lost. The youthful nights that secretly converse with the sea are lost. The day that I that had left after shaking hands with the night is lost, and the world that glitters with the touch of the day is lost. When a man goes missing, the song loses its tune. A poem written on the leaf by the image of a dewdrop vanishes. Letters of alphabet that note down the heart's agony are lost. A character from the story is lost. Words that express the heartbeats are lost. When a man goes missing, a mother's blessing that chases the same face all over the eyes is lost. Beliefs of the old father who broods on the ridge of a ruined house is lost. A warm bosom that enshrines a bride is lost. The butterfly of kisses that flutters on the child's cheek is lost. When a man goes missing, the river on whose banks we stood in pensive moment is lost. The hilly mound we scaled together is lost. Footprints are lost from the chest of a trail. The voice that consoles while in distress is lost, and lost is the entire earth. Thank you. Yeah, Bing, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
You got disappeared.
No, no, I'm listening. I'm listening the whole time.
Okay, then.
And
I was doubtful whether. Yeah,
when a man goes missing, so yeah, what is the poem about?
it's like when one of the family members is not present, and like he or she is lost, permanently lost, somewhere in war or in foreign land, or temporarily absent from the family, like us, we expatriates. So it's about the feeling when somebody is not present with us. So this poem is all about that type of like feeling when one of the family members is not with us. Then what types of
Yeah,
pains are there? What type of things happen? So I try
yeah,
to bring all these types of pictures in this poem.
yeah, yeah. It's really sad. Like when a man goes missing, a courtyard is lost. The feet that come stepping on it are lost. The door awaiting the sound of those footsteps is lost. The windows where the eyes meet are lost. A home is lost. The fragrance of a family is lost. It's like yeah, it is. It is like like someone is gone and will not return anymore. And
Yeah,
yeah,
like
it's really a sad poem.
when somebody
Yes,
is not there, then the void they create behind them for us.
yes.
So this poem is all about that.
Mhm. When did you write this poem? Like, is did something happen, and then and that's why the idea of writing this poem uh, came through. Like, how did you write this? Because
Yeah.
it seems like every idea, like you know
Mm,
like losing someone is in here, like in any ways.
yeah.
So how did you write this poem?
Like many things made me to write this poem. Like I am in the Gulf for last 14, 15 years. I was in Saudi Arabia for 3 years. Then after that, I am here in Bahrain for last 13 years. So here I saw many people from many countries. Okay, from South Asian countries. A lot of Indians are here, Sri Lankans, Pakistanis, we Nepalese are here. Not only from Asia, we have many friends from Philippines also here, and also like from African countries. So when I look at them and look at my Nepalese brothers here in Gulf country, like I feel how their family must be missing them back home. And not only these, other things are my country Nepal, it was a kingdom country. Then to throw the king, our leaders, they did lot of movements, agitations, and the biggest revolution was from 1996 to 2006. That was Maoist insurgency in Nepal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so in this insurgency, Maoist people, they were fighting with the government, king, and king means his army. And in this fight, what happened is innocent people, laymen, they were killed. Some 17,000 Nepalese were killed in this insurgency, in this fight. So, and many people, they are still missing. We don't know whether they are alive or they are dead. Okay.
Yeah,
So in
so
this fight. So these types of things, when I was here in Gulf, I got inspired from the people, looking at the people, fellow my friends who are from different countries. So it made me to think about the void space they might have created in their family. Myself, when I'm not with my family, they feel some kind of blankness there. And these
yeah,
people who lost their lives in the fight. So these types of sceneries, they inspired me to create this particular poem, to write
mm-hmm.
about a person when somebody is missing from the family, what consequences are there in the family. So just summing up all these things, I came up with this poem.
Very nice. Yeah, yeah. It's another sad poem again. So and beautifully
Yeah.
written. It is really beautifully written. And yeah, I would love to read some comments, and I think there are questions for you here. So this is from De Coronel Bautista Nels. So her question is, do you have any tips to share about writing, sir?
Writing is just must have patience and keep on writing. Nobody is like a great writer by birth. We are also learning. So just practice, must practice continuously, must have patience, and definitely we will get a sense of writing. We will learn the tips of writing. We will learn many good things. Just reading and writing, writing and rewriting. These are the things which help in writing.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Thank you. And here's another one from Rhea Mack. Or, okay, let's do Mabel. What factors influence your writing?
Yeah. Especially I get influence from the incidents around me and the people around me. For me, writing is putting a mirror on the face of the society. I like to write about my society actually. My poems
Mhm.
are mostly about the situation of Nepal, and it's about the Nepalese, lot of Nepalese who are going out of Nepal to work, and also The people who are in Nepal, like the leaders who are not running the country well, and the general people who are suffering. So I like to write about my society around me, and I like to write the people with whom I interact. So generally, what I am doing is like I am taking images, metaphor, and this imagery from the society, and I prepare poem, and again I give back to my society. So these are the general things which are affecting my poems, the society and the people around me with whom I am interacting regularly.
Okay. Yeah. So there's another from Rhea Mac. Um, Good to see you tonight, Mr. Chandra Gurung. What was one of the most surprising things you learned in creating or publishing your books?
Yeah, book publishing is very difficult. Very difficult because very difficult to find the good publishers, because
Mm-hmm.
publishers they are also definitely they do business.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
they
correct.
they they do business, and some like established publishers, mm, they have earned goodwill, so they like and they promote the writers. But generally, the new publishers, it's not same with them, because they also have to survive in the market. They also have to earn. So
Yeah,
I found it's very difficult to find good publisher, and also after publication, taking the books to the market is also very difficult. Why? Because the publishers they distribute books to the bookshops, and the bookshops they don't pay back the money to the publishers. They hide the facts. They don't tell properly the books are sold or not sold. Okay, so publishers also have tough time. And finally, it's really the difficult for the writers.
yeah,
So it's our good luck if we find good publishers who publishes for us and who promote our books. So this is the general story about the publication.
yeah. So we have another one from Eileen May Ramos. So she said, "You are indeed a humble man. Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words and looking forward to read more of your poem. Stay safe and healthy." That's so nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
And there's another one from Odi. Nice second poem, so meaningful. What inspires you to write your second poem?
Yeah, I told already to being that
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. I
it's
think it
like
was.
when somebody is missing from the family, and the
Mm-mm.
mm, what that void it creates in the family. So this feeling made me to write this second poem, when someone is not in the family, then when we miss them. So different types of consequences, his or her memories that haunt us. So these things made me to write this second poem.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Thank you. And Lizelle Fernandez said, "It's so emotional and a beautiful poem indeed." I'm doing a live. Sorry. I'm not. Oh, my boss are here. So they know. Yes. So Julie said that she really loved your advices. Yeah, it's
Thank
really
you.
nice to, yeah, it was such a good advice. And you're such a humble man, Chandra. You know that.
Thank you.
Mhm. So there's another one. What is the most difficult part of your artistic process?
Yeah, writing Writing is tough job. Just simply writing simple lines, that is not enough. Poetry being art, we should give it some artistic touch. And to give the artistic touches, that is not easy. We have to be like familiar with the metaphors,
Yeah.
images, smellies. So just writing say one single simple line and breaking down it into rows, that is not going to give us a good poem. To make good poem, we must give the artistic touch. So it's a difficult process, but once we master it, then we will learn. So for that purpose, we should read others' creations. We should try to write ourselves, compare. And so when you are continuously writing, then you will get a sense of good and bad writing. Definitely, you will be very much clear about what is good and what is bad. The
Yeah.
most important thing is we must write continuously. We must read
Mm-hmm.
continuously.
Yeah. So I've got a question for you. Um, does it happen to you also that there are times that you don't feel like writing anything, like it, it like it stays for like months, that you're just, is it called mental block, or like yeah, you there's no words coming into you, so that
Yeah,
did it happen?
it happens. You know why? Because being you, myself, we are not like a full time writers. We have our
Mm-hmm.
job. Maybe you are also working 12 hours every day. My duty is
Yeah.
for 12 hours every day. So we are not full timers. So it happens with us. Sometimes we don't get anything to write. Sometimes we don't like to write. Sometimes when sit
Yeah.
down also we don't get anything in our minds to write down. So
Yeah.
it happens, and it's not bad also. It's like a natural process. This is like a regenerating period. When you don't write anything, then you have other ways to learn. That is good time to read. That is good time to interact with the people. So these interactions, these readings will also give you new clues and ideas for writing. So this is not a
Yeah.
bad when we get blocked for some time.
Yeah. Okay. Thank
So
you. Thank you
this,
for that.
yeah, these days I'm also not writing. Just I'm promoting my book because this my second book came recently in October. So November,
Yeah.
December, January, it's almost 3 months. So I'm just
Yeah.
promoting my book. I am sending here and there. I want to send to Singapore also, but I came to know this postal service. This is stopped due to Corona for time being. So once it's
Yeah.
resumed, I will send my books for my friends in Singapore also.
Yeah. So, friends, so you heard that. So his book is not available at the moment, but once it's okay to send, Mr. Chandra will send his book to us here in Singapore and to Hong Kong also. I know Odi is waiting for that, and the other poets there, right? And yeah, from Brema Tabangkura, she's asking like, what does literary success look like to you?
We are striving for success, but I don't see success anywhere. We are nothing in we are just uh, it's just a journey, and
Mm-hmm.
now what writing for these long years, now it has become passion also. Writing has become a passion now. So writing, we cannot stop writing also now. Why? Because it has become a passion, and it has become a method to express ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
So when there are emotions, feelings, I feel very easy to express it in the form of poems. So
Yeah.
success, whether success or not success, that is not the matter. The thing is like
Yeah.
this has become a way to express myself. So these
Mm-hmm.
poems, they are my expressions in language. Those to get the success are still a long way to go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's right. That's right. I think the success is in us. You know, like I think the the more we develop ourselves to be a better person, a better writer, that's a success in
Yeah,
us, right?
yeah,
And like if we achieve something into writing, for example, like like for you, you have a book. That's an achievement that you get
yeah,
from
right.
what you're doing, and it feels like once you have a book and people appreciate it, it gives you joy, and I think that's a success that we're
Definitely.
you know t- in us.
Achievement. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And yes, from Rema again. How did publishing your book change your process of writing? So
Mm,
like, did it change when
please
you
repeat the question
published?
again.
How did publishing your book change your process of writing?
Mm.
Like, did you
Actually, yeah, I got it.
become inspired?
Mm, mhm. Publication actually is not a big thing. What I feel is after involving myself in writing for these long years, I found like publication is not the big thing. Why? Definitely, once we write, they will get published in big journals. If not in big journals,
Yeah.
then definitely we will try some small journals. If not in small journals also, then today we have a lot of spaces like our own Facebook. We can start our own blogs. We can
Mm-hmm.
share them in many other spaces. If not in the
Mm-hmm.
printed magazines, we can send them to the online websites. So now publishing our creations is not a big problem like before, that I feel.
Mm-hmm.
And once we get published, then definitely it will inspire. Like you have achieved one milestone, then definitely you will pursue, or your journey will start for the second milestone. So definitely it's inspiring. It's a matter of happiness. Once you are published, definitely it
Yeah.
will inspire us. It will prepare us for the next journey.
Yes. Yeah, it's it. Those advices from you are such a great one, and we thank you for those advices.
Welcome.
And we would like to thank you for accepting our invitations and our invitation, and we truly appreciate it. Yes. Yeah, we've come to the end of our session, of our poetry sessions, and we would like to thank our viewers who stayed with us until this time, and we hope that you will continue to support our community and keep inviting your friends and keep sharing any of your literary compositions, and have a great night to you all. And thank you so much, Migrant Writers of Singapore and all the supporting groups. Have
Yeah,
have a good night, and thank you so
I
much,
am.
Chandra.
I am more thankful to you people in Singapore. You people thought of
Yes.
inviting me because we are very, very far away from each other. Okay, it's like
Yeah.
another point of the world. You people are there, I'm here, but you people thought of inviting me. You gave me a wonderful chance, and I'm really very much happy to knowing many, many friends from Singapore. You people are so helpful, so cooperative. So this year really went very well. I did some programs with you people in Singapore. So it was very nice, and today also it went very well despite some internet problems. It was wonderful, really, really very great to have you friends, talking with you people, interacting with you people. It's like a wonderful chance for me. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Good
Jailin
night.
also has.
Hi, Jane.
Thank you so
Okay, then.
much. Yes.
Okay, Jailin, thank you
Thank
very
you
much
so
to
much.
you also.
Thank you. Good
Thank
night.
you. Good night. Sweet dreams. Hope we will meet again. Okay.
Yes, we will
Sure,
soon.
that's for sure.
Okay. Thanks to you both. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye. Good night. Good night, Bing. Good night, Jailin.
Good night. Good
Bye.
night.
Okay.
Have a
Good
good
night.
night.
Okay. Thank you.
So, okay, we have a surprise surprise guest also for tonight. So that's why I'm still here. And okay, some of the angels, Cinderella's angels, are here to promote their events for this coming Sunday. So, okay, Julie is in. And where are the others? So, okay, Julie, since you are the one who is here, I cannot hear you. Is it me that is having problem or Hi Julie, can you hear me? Can you hear me? I can't hear you.
Can you
Maybe
can
it's
hear me?
too okay. Yes. Yeah.
Oh, it's my headset then.
Okay, so the other angels are here too. I'll let them in.
Okay.
Hi.
Hello, good evening.
So we will start with okay with Julie. So what are we expecting for this Sunday? Please give us some words.
Ah, okay. Learn to let go. If the things is not for you, learn to let go and start to build up the self confidence in yourself. Yes,
Okay.
and I don't spoil anyone. For I want you to watch us on 24th of January, this coming Sunday, 3:30 to 5 p.m. and via Facebook and YouTube Live. And I hope you all, I can see you all there. Thank you.
Yes. And Laura Jane is here too. And she's looking so beautiful tonight.
Yeah, she
Laura
is.
Jane, hi. Can you hear us from there? She's frozen,
I think she's frozen, yes.
but I can see her face.
Yeah.
So while waiting for her, may we hear from Nelly Bautista?
What should I could say?
What should we expect from this Sunday?
Um, okay. Good evening, everyone. I want to invite everyone to watch us for Cinderella's Angels perform this Sunday. Uh, like what Julie said, 3:30 p.m. to 5 p.m. And all I can say for now is always think positive and um, just yeah, think positive so that your confidence is always there. uh you just let go the fear because it's a distraction. So that's all. I couldn't see more. I think let's yeah, I invited everyone and
All right.
uh, yeah, that's all.
Okay, so Laura Jane went out of the stream here because I think she's having a network trouble also. And
Yeah,
sad to say
even
that some of
myself.
our some of the angels are still busy working, and yes, so for every one of you, for all the viewers who are still there, and for those who are going to review this live video, we are inviting you for a poetry, extremely fun poetry on this coming Sunday with all the Cinderella's angels. And yes, they will be giving you a one of a kind show. And does it sounds pressuring to all of us? I don't think so.
A bit pressure.
So, so somebody is here. Okay, the host is here.
Hello, good
Hello.
evening.
Good
Bakit parang
evening.
suddenly bumait kayo?
Yeah,
Bakit parang
we
tumahimik?
need to,
May
we need
dumaang
to,
anghel.
Kaya nga eh, nahalata ako
we
bigla.
need to.
Parang ano yan. So, okay. Our host for this Sunday is here, and we are going to hear few words from her. And yes,
Mm-hmm.
let us hear from Sis Rhea Maak.
Okay, good evening, everyone. I would like to invite all of you to tune in on Facebook Live. I think it will be live on Migrant Writers Singapore page, right? Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
This and 10 ladies from Cinderella's Angels really work hard for this event. I can assure you a very different performance. And I'm really proud of these ladies for the hard work, for how they give their patient for all of their pieces, how they practice. I can really assure you, you'll enjoy every minute of this Carnival of Poetry session. So, congratulations and good luck, angels. See you all on Sunday.
Thank you so much.
I'm so pressured.
And yes, let's let's see each other on Sunday. So for all the viewers
Sunday.
out there, don't forget to tune in to our Migrant Writers of Singapore page, and you'll be you'll get the update from there on our page. And yes, stay tuned
Yes.
at from 3:30 in the afternoon until 5:30. And so thank you so much, Angels, and
Thank you.
thank you so
Yes.
much for all the viewers
Okay.
who
Nice.
who stayed until this time. And yeah, it is a great poetry reading series night and a promotion night as well for the Cinderella's Angels.
Yeah.
And yes, thank you so much. Have a good night, everyone.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Yes. Have
Bye.
a good night.